Today I'm going to show you how I solved a Cricut die cut positioning issue I had. So this is what I'm working with. It's a card I illustrated in 2019 for Star Tribune, and it had multiple die cuts using a brass die. It was very nice. They were able to maintain all this detail and registration, and it's bumpy, and we love bumpy. But anyway, there was a pile of them in the trash, so of course I rescued them. And one year I hand cut all of the states out and put them in my Christmas cards for my friends, but I still have a few left, and I want to be able to cut this out with my Cricut. So here's how I did it. And this is my end goal, which after many tries, I figured it out. But what I did was, and what is annoying about Cricut, so I uploaded an SVG to the Cricut software with a 5x7 outline, and when I printed it out, it shoves everything to the corner. That's what Cricut does. It's trying to be efficient with the paper. So it shoved my little state shape up in the corner, and that's not where I wanted it, because if you look at it, that's where it cut. So it just is wrong. So what I did was, eventually, I was able to work out a trick in the software to fix it. So to get your Cricut to cut something out on the mat in a very specific spot, not in the upper left where it will shove it, here's how I did it. You hit the make button, and then you zoom in. And what I did was I made these little spacer shapes in the software. And you have to subtract this 1/4 inch here that you see to where you think it's going to go, where you need it to be. So I needed it to be a 1/4 inch plus about 1/8 of an inch over from the edge. And I needed it to be a 1/4 inch plus about 3/4 of an inch from the top. So this is the part of the software where you can just actually move your art around and put it on the pasteboard where you want it to be. And do a test on a blank card that you don't want to ruin first. But then I move my little spacer shapes over there. They're going to cut out, but I don't want to lose them, so they're just going to get cut out with my piece. So the next thing I do is, once I've decided that yes, this is where it's going to sit, and yes, that's a good spot for it, I'm going to hit make or continue. I'm going to pick my heavy cardstock. So the next thing I'm going to do is place my card in the upper left. Kind of squish down the top. This is kind of a heavy cardstock. I'm going to put it in the Cricut. Make sure it's in there nicely. I always kind of give it a tap. The light's blinking, that's load, so we're going to load it. I guess it's thinking. And then when that blinks, it is ready to cut. Looks like it cut out that little square first. It's going to go up and around. once it's done, that blinks for it to come out. And let's bring it over here and see if it worked. Look at, it's cutting it out in the right spot. Oh, and don't we love a good lift? There's my little shapes. We can just throw those away. And there we go. It's in the right spot. Yay! Hope this tip works for you, or if you know of a better way, let me know. Bye.